Hey guys, thank you for Studios. Today I want to do a quick tutorial on a couple of things of how to check to see if your website is up or down. There are some couple of really helpful tools out there on the net that will tell you if your website is up or down. The first one, importantly, if your website suddenly doesn't load, don't go panic and think, oh god, what have I done? Have I broken it in some way? Important thing to do, either close your browser and then load up your browser again and start over, or if you're using one like Google Chrome, Firefox, or Internet Explorer and do incognito in private or in private in the two different browsers in Google Chrome, just open up in private and do that. And if it doesn't load there is something wrong. Obviously the server's down or your site stopped loading for some reason. The next thing you want to do so it doesn't load, is it just me? There could be a multitude of reasons why it doesn't load. You've outlived the IP address. You can only have 2,000 requests to that server by your IP daily in 24 hours. So you could wait 24 hours, restart your router, or just change your IP address. So the next thing I'm going to do is go to, I just recommend this one, is down4everyone or justme.com, or the shortened URL version we are using here is justup.me. I'll link all of these links will be in the description. Just put in your website address. Again, we're just using a slightly different domain here as I know is up. Hit enter, or click just me, and they will send a request to say it's just you. That is up. Obviously it's up for me anyway, and you obviously give you a link, and if it wasn't, it would say it's down for everyone. It's not just you, it's down for everyone, and it will say that there. And the next tool is, it could be that the server itself, it's not that your website's gone offline, it could be the whole server's gone offline. So what do you do there? There are a couple of online tools which help this, although these aren't perfect because they only check, these are checking, as far as I understand it, port 80 of the server, which is obviously the internet server. So again, the link is in the description. It's just Google 000webhost.com server stats page, and this one, when I refresh, what it does is it will check every server again. So from server 9 all the way to 48, and it will turn. It's going to take a while. It may be because one of them's down, and what it'll do is it will return across to tell you which ones are down. And the easiest way of doing this, as you can see here, they're all up. MySQL servers aren't there, so we'll ignore that for the time being. But the way you see if your server on this page, you'll have server 26, and it will tell you which server you are. So that server's down. The recommended thing I can do then is go and check the forum, see if anyone else posted it. Submitting a ticket is a good idea, but I'd leave that to the latest point because it may just be a random glitch, or they may be working on that server and it may come back up again. So you could wait a couple of 5 minutes, refresh this page, and there's another one. There's also hostup.tk, which is another service here which gives you a choice of MySQL servers. If your database isn't connected for some reason, you can just click here for the 000webhost.stats, and you click and it will load up. Well, you have to click twice actually, and it will load up these stats, and it'll obviously have a red circle if they are not found, and it has all the MySQL servers there, and they have the same thing for web servers. Click, come on, and it will do the same thing again there for all the web servers. It's the same number of the other ones on the other side, and also just if you can't connect your email account, again the mail servers are there. So also there are some other tools that 000webhost do actually provide on their site, which is a ping tool. You can enter your domain or IP address. This will check if the site is up for you. So we go ping, and it says ignore. There is a error for some reason, and there always has been an error on the PHP ping tool here, and it's pinged output of, and it's not actually giving you. So I don't actually know if that ping tool works or not, but it's just noticed to try it. But the best thing is to always do if the website goes down is wait. But there are a couple of other tools. Some other tools in the domain tools which aren't really helpful. But there's a service I use called Pingdom, which is a free service for tracking of one domain. Obviously, this is the public stats page here. You can set it to email you after a certain amount of time when the server's been down. I've got it to check. It checks this website every minute to see if it's up. It doesn't use up any bandwidth or anything, so it's perfectly fine on that front. So if the server went down for, I think it's more than 7 or 8 minutes I have it set to, it will email me saying that your server is down. Obviously then I can look at it, and then it'll also email me when it comes back up again and tell me how long it's been down. Obviously here on the public one here, it has uptime 99.10% and the downtime 13 minutes. There is a limit on things. Uptime is 99.90% or better, which is less than 2 minutes of downtime. Obviously in this case it was 1 minute below that, so it's 3 minutes downtime, which means it counted as a servage disruption. which is obviously you see there, and then output is less. I think it has to be down more than 29 minutes, and then no data available. Obviously, it was not monitoring that point. The good thing about this is if you click on here, this is a public stats. The report actually for the login version I don't quite like. I like this one better. Obviously, it tells me it's currently up and last checked. The uptime the last 7 days, the average response time in the last 7 days, which is milliseconds, which is always nice. That's a good way of seeing if your website's getting slow, because if it's taking there are other tools out there to track the speed of how long it takes you to load pages. Obviously, if pages are getting down to 4 or 5 seconds, that means you need to do something, or obviously move host, because your website's getting a lot of traffic, which is slowing the server down. Obviously, it gives you graphs and the response time, how it goes up and down, and the response per country. So that's another little tool. It's just a helpful one if you want to constantly see if your website up and down. There are probably other tools out there. These are ones I use. But obviously I recommend the next thing is obviously do, if it is your server is down, just go to the forum 000webhost.com/forum, which is probably the best thing to do, and just click get new if you logged in. Obviously there are no new posts, and if someone's put it there and they've said they've submitted a ticket, don't go and submit another ticket, because it could be a reason that the server's gone down. And the other thing good to look at is, in case the server's gone down, see if there's an error up here. This one is an error to do with the domain name servers, which is fine in my case, but if you get an error going on about the fact of a DNS attack on that server, there's not much you can do. Not a DNS attack, a denial of service attack, sorry, and if that is happening, there's not much really you can do until that ends. So guys, this is just how to check if your website's up or not. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you around.